TV, near my pankwa.
Pramono enyato memo wa hamu akwaba ediabai TV ewia Premtobere Kasie so braso sense mahodo ayaboabo no fro memo amanone nsem na afeye ya agudie mu nsem semedu asamo no yede ebeso mu ewo Kasie kwaso ye wakaso nyenya no kwantimpo no so anti Mercy Junction ha ana ebu tu a ene de kita won sabo sumi de to sudun sie mu no yede nsem ahodo na no yede ba beso mu abefo tentan so no eye ITV Ghana Insenia Television Bomodin say on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and some of them ewo comment, like, share, follow ye. Ma fufun so hunu de ekoso ewie and some of those in for son so yabo no de bedi mu akotini bi ene se endrada ene beto dwa so man peni excellency John Dramani Mahama a year full allowance so de ema government appointees no ye fri hodom kuma ni chirema we eye nada opese wagini din keke ye beto aso ni akọ ensem fufuro mu adiam eye aboko entokwa ehya ase enye nne enam suma defense minister de beto dwa sa ban ya krado ode nyema agu apono so ase no hwesa adwebrew ebetumi aba ewo ho ye bekọ eye mfimfi mantem arawosam ana firi wono ma eba ne nia ne se wo hwe eye akonhia esiye ewo eye senya bonsuo kukwa no so a nipa dunkru ana mu prepare ye de bi akoto ayaresabia ye bo hwini akọ eye obi manso mpenifo bebre na no ana ehia ewo Colombia ne nyina no efa Israel entokwa yakoso ewo Gaza man mu se de baya asomdwe mapa ebetumi afa ne ntimapa efra wei eni afufuro binum eka ho ena yede ba beso musai TV ewia Premtobere Kasie musomfo eyeme achiwa pinaman yedan ye ho abaye ba yede nsem no nchemu ni na ebeba beso mo Mamina wasese wajipini na wodi atwen afa yendo ensem ni namu esukodia endrada ane beto dwa so mampini excellency John Dramani Mahama eyefu allowances abode ema government appointees no wayini ni na ade free hono mo enam suma eyedom kuma no so de nsema beto dwa ade afasa ansem no omuchirim se we akoya dada kra bi aso mampini na nka so pese wagini din enye se bia wa hyada ane bia wo yesa se de beya ebetumi ate o manye sikasem so eya na tai ka se nya ade ono na ba mu no behwe se eye sikabutie betumi akọ eye aban penifo wo mo encheni ni na no betumi abo mo man Ghana yesi kasam betumi akọso we nam so ema eye ema hyebedwani wo no ewo Ekuapem North eye Samia woku ade nsema tudwo chim se sa nsema o mampeni de betu dwasefu allowances we yi ade free government appointees no as wo de gini din keke.
Well, if you ask me, I think there are more questions to be asked with this particular directive. I just see it as populist. It's just public gimmick and a clear case of PR and settings. That's what I would say. If they really and actually want to be seen that they are biting the bullet and really scrapping this fuel allowance, I say two things: the fuel depot at the Castle Rosu and the fuel depot at Jubilee House. Once you close down these two, then, because these are the places that the government appointees go for the fuel. So nobody should come and play with our mind. I say close down this fuel depot. And then number two, how much were we spending on this fuel allowance? Once we get to know, then at the end of the year, we can say that, okay, we've made savings of 1 Ghana cedi or 10 billion cedis or 100 million cedis. But without that, they're just playing on our mind. And who is a political appointee? There must be definition. Every CEO, mind you, the CEOs have contracts also different from that of ministers. I've been a CEO before. Your entitlement includes fuel allowance. They don't take that fuel allowance or fuel coupons or fuel from Kasolosu or Jubilee. It is embedded in the organization's cost of running the machinery. So please, we've had enough settings. We need clarity on these matters.
Do you know how many government vehicles we have? So many government vehicles, and I think it's setting a good example that they should buy their own fuel. I think that would be good for the nation, yes. And we, the members of parliament, we buy our own fuel. Nobody gives any member of parliament fuel allowance. No, we buy our own fuel. Whether coupons or whatever, we buy our own fuel. So you are a minister and then you are buying your own fuel. You are just sacrificing a little bit for the nation.
Yet one some no swabo ransom from Mudia Bokun to Quasha Sen and net a chapaye and I'm summa bebrenan wo moko mukrechi. And I'm summa bebrenan so mu prepare pay in nano and a mahinsians and some I die him for any a him for mo entem and then I'm swa and to quay a shasiano and ne na and I'm summa a year nano quesiadano. Defense Minister attitude just say woman nam won so me say to trust some nkofo kunkum nkofo basabasa ye ekoso no obeyen hwehwemu mapa e de afa ho enam so amasabra meka say de waye say hwehwemu no ama wode atodwa akire sa ban so aye krado so obehwe amasumdwe mapa etumi akoso e oboko ene nimpoti.
This single item meeting was about the conflict in Boko and the escalation that we saw over the weekend. But I wish to assure that His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, Commander-in-Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, remains committed to bringing an end to the decades-old conflict, to address the recent happenings. The National Security Coordinator, myself, the Minister for the Interior, the Chief of the Defense Staff, and the IGP have all been tasked to play coordinated but differentiated roles to ensure that peace and calm is restored immediately. And this includes restoration of the statue of the Zugran of the Kusog traditional area.
Yebora and Senfu from Mudia, Ghana Immigration Service, or more at the study at the parliamentary committee, a name a year on defense and interior. So, when you so better or much cheaper, said the Bayer won't you media would ye or my mono, a bit to me acquire bear for so, nothing won't you media no moatre, na abua, a woman Ghana for 9 baby. Now, what you must say, wave to me abua. Amankomodia mapa akoso ewe ye mbashebedwafo wo mu entem ene asoye wo mu entem na afen so mu dwuma ya wo ebo ewo maiga na mu so ebetumi akonkan paye na sansemi de ode tudwa Comptroller General of Immigration Samuel Amedu wono ene de sansem wani na tudwa wa bram okopie mu ewo committee no asoye ewo headquarters ewo nkran eno ene nam so wo kire mu sem we ade bia wo pese ekwa abefo so ene wonju medie ni na etumi kon kan no ti ene wo de sansrahwe ehye so ekọ sasoye.
For now, after the initial remarks, we would have a short presentation that will give you an overview of the GIS, our current status, our key challenges, and the opportunities that are there. And together, we are sure this August committee will help us to move GIS to the next level, especially as we gear up to fully digitize all our processes and border controls. Honorable Chair, on this note, I welcome you to the GIS headquarters.
Yento so ne nkonsem fufuro mu dia Attorney General and Minister of Justice wa share economic and organized crime office yoko se wo behia se ni monimo ye wo ye hwehwemu e de fa NDC amayoku ye executives bia wo kire se galamsey dwumedi a empenifo aka ho nsem wo bo hu de ro se ye nkwaye se ye nobaye se ye nsase se enema bebre ene yapomudin mu nsem no sankofo mienu no ehu behia se wo hwehwe wo mu ensem mu ehie.
We yenkrata Attorney General Dr. Dominic Aine etintim so ede akoma Iyoko a watcher say NDC phobie a wonmo edin abetodwa se gadamse wo mu eye bienu Iyoko enhwese safo beto nsafro mo atoto wo mu ano ayehwehwemu ede afa ho eni nti wowura Yakubu Abanga ena afe Joseph Yamin ena wonum di aba montene kire say wonmo ye gadamse a enya asem keto akra na wo sha Attorney General ahye Iyoko no wasanso asese wonum a womo ayagadamse bie ewo mai emu se wonom eso mu a emra no bedi sede se na efata enu ntino wama Iyoko akwanya se san hwehwemu a wo ba beye Chief Executive Officer Edma Minerals Commission wonom soso mwa ma ehwehwemu obeye ade afasa afoi ehono enwie peyo na wo hwe aya small scale miners ya wonom abo NDC National Organizer Yewra Joseph Yamin din se gadamse wo yebi ena afenso third vice chairman Edma NDC Amanyoko no Yakubu Abanga ana ne wo mu dia babeto montene se wo mu task force ena wonum hye sumase ena gadamse wo mu eye bia enya asem keto akora a tutrafo ka wonum ehoma wo mu di sa adwuma ne Saint Dominic ayi na hye sempenfo yi wonum to nsamfre wo mu entoto wo mu ano.
Yet was Sonia confifi mantemu adichie bia ni mu nsem abrahosem ana esi ewo eye ojobi eye senya bonso kokwan no eso ni ninano ana makwanhia esi ya meka sei adehie dwunkron wo maprepra pan ye edu omo akogu ayaresabia hodo a ewo hodo mo ebi ewo village pop ayaresabia afensu winiba trauma specialist hospital ana eye senya breku eye polyclinic meka sei sankofo ni na omo pra eye prerama ni ninano wo muguso omo eji ayareshwe na we ninano eya nsem bia abetodwa meka sei eye adehie wo muguso an ho akade wo mo ani etutu akọ nsem nanso eye apomudin aso eye wo hono mo kyese omugusu ma wo mu ayarhwe
Sa kwanhia esi ye ahyan mienu na edisi ani a we no eye Sprinter Benz bus and registration number eye AC 804-16 na afei ba konso ya GR 5137-18 na wonum nyina fi afafa a eba na wonum edi ebesi ani amunum ho a nipa dunkron na wonum eprepraye a wonum tibia no emu oremi papa Senya Breku District Police Commander DSP Kingsley Asante eritu samtwofo enim sede ade no esi ye ne wonum a eprepra empochro se ye de wonum akogwa ya sabia ne sainti no wo fa sa akonya no eso ebo adrobafo kokose se wada no sakraye abamu enu ti se wo nam kwan so anadwoni ahomache a wonum a wo ani enna ho
mbre wo mo nam se wada no njera nye enti afutu amede mama menuanum drivers ni se o kakan ma chi na hu anim a hu se de alizo be driver afa so odru baby de so odru baby pa na hu anim a just park na hwe se enim betiti kakra ansana watu control so because I am tim say bonisi tina omu hu omanim tina ma akoyesa anti misrom say this time no okọ na onhu anim a ida say obey limit speed no ana say o dey park kra na ohwe na anim titi ansana watu control so because azen ye bempo no nti e basa na bono timisi a onhu anim kra ti afuto kakra me mama menu anum drivers
ewia Premtobere Kasie ene eguso ye de esumo ewo ITV so ofa druso no eya agodie mu ensem Janet ambitious wa ye krado wo de agodie mu ensem eto aso ye dan ye ho abasisia